My name is Sarah Mitchell. I am 28 years old. On my wedding night, our car was hit by a truck, and in a single moment, everything changed. My husband died instantly, and I barely survived. A week later, the truck driver was caught, but when he finally spoke, my blood ran cold because he wasn't just a driver. Before I tell you who he actually was, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and tell me your country in the comments. Now, let's begin. The wedding hall was filled with lights, laughter, and music. Everyone was smiling, everyone was happy, and in the middle of it all, I stood there in my white dress, holding my husband's hand, Leon Archer. He looked at me as if I was the only person in the world. "Are you happy?" he whispered softly. I smiled, trying not to cry. More than anything, we had been through so much to reach this day. Years of love, small fights, big dreams, and now, finally, we were together forever. Our family stood around us clapping, laughing, and blessing us. My parents were emotional, and his parents couldn't stop smiling. Everything felt perfect, almost too perfect. After the ceremony, we spent time with everyone, taking pictures, cutting the cake, and laughing with friends. Leon never left my side for even a second. At one point, he leaned closer and said, "Let's go. I want you all to myself now." I laughed. "Already?" He smiled. "I've waited long enough." We said our goodbyes and finally left. It was late at night, the roads were quiet, and the city lights blurred softly through the car window. I leaned my head on his shoulder. "Can you believe we're married?" I whispered. He gently kissed my forehead. "I've believed it since the day I met you." I smiled, closing my eyes for a moment. Everything felt calm, safe, perfect. Then suddenly, a loud horn, bright headlights, and then crash. The world turned upside down. Glass shattered everywhere. The sound of metal crushing filled my ears, and my body jerked forward violently. I couldn't even scream. Everything went dark. When I opened my eyes again, everything was blurry. I could hear voices, beeping sounds, someone crying. My body felt heavy, like I couldn't move, and pain shot through me the moment I tried. "Stay still," someone said. I blinked slowly. White ceiling, hospital lights. I was alive, but something felt wrong, very wrong. My heart started beating faster. "Leon," I whispered weakly. No answer. I tried again, louder this time. "Leon, where is he?" No one answered. I saw my mother standing in the corner crying. My father looked away. Fear started crawling inside me. "Where is my husband?" I asked again, my voice shaking. Silence. Tears filled my eyes. "Tell me, please." My mother walked closer, holding my hand tightly. Her hands were shaking, and that's when I knew. Before she even said a word, I knew. Her voice broke. "He didn't make it." My world stopped. "No," I whispered. "No, no, no." Tears started falling uncontrollably. "This isn't real. This can't be real." But it was. Leon was gone, just like that, on our wedding night. I cried until my body couldn't take it anymore. My chest hurt, my head spun, but nothing compared to the pain in my heart. Days passed, then more days, but nothing changed. The hospital room felt like a prison. My body slowly started healing, but inside, I was completely broken. Everywhere I looked, I saw him. Every memory, every smile, every word, gone. People came to visit, family, relatives, friends. They all said the same thing. It was an accident. Be strong. Time will heal everything. But no one understood. No one felt what I felt. 1 week later, everything changed. The police came. They said they had caught the truck driver, the man who destroyed my life. My heart started racing. I didn't know what I felt. Anger, fear, or something darker. "Who is the contractor?" the officer asked. "I only had a number," the man replied. "That's it. Where is he now?" "I don't know," he said quickly. "He disappeared after the job." The officers exchanged a look. They had already tried tracing it, but found nothing. No identity, no location. It was as if the man had never existed. The room fell silent again, but this time it felt darker, heavier. One thing was clear. This was not an accident. It was planned, carefully and coldly. My chest tightened. My hands turned cold. If this was planned, then someone out there wanted me dead. But who and why? I looked at my father, then at Leon's father. Both of them looked just as shocked, just as lost. The police promised they would keep digging. They wouldn't stop until they found the truth. My family said the same. They would find out who did this no matter what. But as I sat there, one thought kept repeating in my mind over and over again. This wasn't random. This wasn't a mistake. Someone very close to me could be behind all of this. And that thought terrified me more than anything. Days passed after that interrogation, but nothing felt normal anymore. Every moment, every breath felt heavy. Because now I knew the truth. This wasn't an accident. Someone had planned it. Someone wanted me dead. The police kept investigating. They tried everything. Tracing the number, checking records, looking for any clue. But it was like chasing a ghost. The contractor had disappeared. No name, no face, nothing. The case started slowing down. Days turned into weeks, and still no answers. But one person didn't stop. Leon's father. He wasn't just a grieving father. He was a powerful man. A man with connections. A man who didn't accept defeat. "I will find out who did this," he said one day. His voice calm but firm. "No matter what it takes." And he meant it. He started using his contacts, private and... A wave of shock spread instantly. People started looking at each other, confused, worried. My heart pounded so loudly I could hear it. "No," I whispered. "This couldn't be real." Slowly, Leon's father took a step forward. They traced everything. The calls, the money, the meetings. There is no doubt. The room felt like it was closing in. Then he turned his head, and his eyes stopped on her. My sister. My body froze. For a moment, no one moved. No one spoke. Then, what? My mother gasped. All eyes turned toward her. My sister stood there, still, silent. "No, this is a lie," she said quickly. "You're blaming me for no reason." "Enough," Leon's father said coldly. "You think I would say this without proof?" My father stepped forward, confused and angry. "What is going on?" he shouted. Leon's father looked straight at my sister. "Say it." Silence. Long, heavy, suffocating silence. Then suddenly, she smiled. A small,